What's up, YouTube? Happy Thursday and happy draft day. The draft is here tonight, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Not too much in the news, but just want to kind of go over what we see here today. So basically, save your stamina today, guys. Live players will be releasing for the top 10 draft picks as they're picked, and they're going to be 115 to 117 overalls. Basically, the top 5 are 117s, the bottom 5 are 115s, and then they are going to be upgradable to 117s or 119s via sets, and they can train for 5 levels each. So thank you, EA, for clearing that up. It was a little unclear earlier in the day. And then we just have a little bit more of the same, the Straight Talk wireless pitch. But honestly, guys, we're going to have some longer drives today because we matched number 2 in the world, Eskimo brothers, again, where basically everybody is facing, sick, insanely high defenses because they are stacked top to bottom. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into some coaching. Alrighty, guys, so we're going up against Eskimo brothers. I'm going up against Roxborough, 123 overall defense. And this is going to be a brutal match for us. It seems every time we're on the cusp of top 100, we hit Eskimo brothers. So we're just going to see what we can do. Don't anticipate a win today just because the overall differential is just absolutely insane. But I am going to try to put together some solid drives today. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off. We go ahead and take it out there. And what I am going to do, guys, I am going to go run heavy, starting with strong eye halfback blast. You're going to see a ton of running today, just because against these defenses, especially since he likely has Pro Bowl Tomlin, passing the ball is just not a good option. So here we go. We just look to bounce this to the outside. There is nothing there. So it sets up a 2nd and 10. I'm actually going to try to do a little bit of passing here. Empty trip stick. I've explained it a lot. And we're just going to look to go. Here we go. I tried to throw it because it was zone. Didn't get clear of the defensive line, so I ended up hitting my own offensive line. 3rd and 10. I'm going to go motion cross here, and we do have dime man coverage, so the scramble is going to be open. I've already explained this play a ton. That's why I didn't pull it off. I am going to try to go somewhat quicker here. So here we go, 1st and 10. Going to go right back to pounding the run with halfback dive weak. We're just going to pound this right up the middle, look for a hole. Since it wasn't there, we cut it to the outside, and it sets up another 1st and 10. Running looks to be the way to go. Here we go, halfback gut. We basically just look to go up the middle if it's there. If not, bounce it to the outside. There was a hole that went to the left, but I was already a little bit overcommitted. 2nd and inches. I'm going to go with weak eye fullback dive here. Just another inside run. You just take what's there. If anything is there, we get a nice little hole. Sets up a 1st down. So we're actually moving pretty well here. Looks like the run has been left almost entirely open. We're going to go trips halfback stretch here. And on this one, it looks like it's going up the middle when you look at the play art, but really, this is a play where you just take it to the outside. You're going to go in between where the defensive end is and where the linebacker that's slid out is, and there should be a hole that pops up there, but nope. We just get blown up. Hit in the backfield, sets up a 2nd and 12. Going to check the rotation here real quick, see if it's been enough plays to run empty trip stick again, which it has. I like this play on 2nd down. So here we go. We've actually got man coverage here. So I'm actually going to burn the scramble on accident. I was raging a little bit here, guys, because I burned that scramble. We're going to go with quick slants here. And on quick slants, I've explained it before, but we'll explain it again. It's not countered here since we've got man coverage. Graham is going to run a little out route. We're going to hope that he can hang on to the ball here, which he does. And it sets up a 1st down. We got just enough. So 1st and 10, we're going to go right back into the rotation. Halfback dive weak, inside run that we may cut out to the outside. When we look here, I want to pause it here for just a minute. Sometimes you would go to the inside. Sometimes you would go to the outside. If you can see, there's a linebacker that's coming in that's going to plug up that hole. So I take it to the outside. Doesn't really do much because his defense is too fast, but those are the kind of reads you want to make on the fly when going with a run-heavy offense that can, take it one way or the other. So here I am. I'm just looking over what we've had to play against so far. We're going to do a weak eye halfback gut here. And once again, just going to bounce this one to the outside. If you see the inside plugging up, that's just kind of the best thing to do. 3rd and 6. Here we go. What are we going to go with here? I was a little bit confused, really thinking this one over. Going to go bunch flanker drive. Now, this is counter formation. Let me let it go to show the play art. So against counter formation, it's not always countered. If it's not countered, you can actually scramble to the left with the quarterback or potentially hit your drag route. Unfortunately here, guys, it's a counter. We just get blown up. That was our final one, so we do have our scramble again. Sets up a 4th and 10. We used motion cross earlier, so I'm thinking through, but I'm going to end up settling on motion cross here. I did a lot of thinking here, checking the rotation once again, but I do end up going motion cross here, which will explain why. But I've got the scramble. I'm on the right hash, and he left it open, so it's worth a shot. Here, so we go motion cross. This is counter formation, guys. Nickel zone coverage is counter formation, and at this part, I'm about to have a heart attack because the things can come through, but let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Thankfully, we get a medium counter. We hit the scramble. We throw it to Baldwin. Things are looking great. Is he going to catch it? Yes, he's going to catch it, but he stepped out of bounds. So I was pretty upset about that, guys. Hit the 20%, got lucky with the medium, and he just didn't stay in bounds, which was really frustrating because I feel like I could have scored on that drive. Had momentum going, just got shut down. Downside of playing the game, sometimes things happen there. So we take this second kickoff. He's definitely got Pro Bowl Tomlin based on where everything was on the kickoff. So we're going to go strong eye halfback blast here. And just once again, here we go. We're just going to bounce it to the outside because that's what was there. Sometimes there's a hole in the middle. Sometimes there's not. We pick up a first down. Keep it moving. Halfback dive weak. Sticking with the same reads. Could go up the middle. Middle's plugged up, so we're going to bounce this one. Should have bounced that one to the outside. Didn't, but still managed to pick up 5, so I'm happy with that one. Made the wrong read. I'm not perfect. Here we go. Trips tight end halfback stretch. And we're just going to bounce this one to the outside or just get hit in the backfield because there was nothing that we could do there. 3rd and 8. I'm going to go with empty trips stick here. So we've got dime man. Perfect opportunity to scramble here. We run to the outside, and his defense is so fast, I'm not taking the free scramble because I don't think I'd get to the line with it. I just don't think I'd get to the line. So I burned my scramble early, but did pick up the first down. And another run. This time we actually get a big run. There was a hole there, so we just took it out, run away from the defenders, and we're moving along the field. Here we go. We're just going to stick with these runs, taking them to the outside, trying to do things with spins and trucks as needed. Sets up a 2nd and 6. It's going to be some boring drives today, guys. Here we go, weak eye fullback dive. Just going to look to take this up that hole in the middle. Sets up another first down. Moving nice and pretty. I mean, this is 123 defense with Pro Bowl Tomlin. Had good movement. Again, the drives are going to be long. I'm checking in a lot, so sorry if it's a little boring, but I'm going to try and bring you, just my thoughts as we're going through here. So here we go, dive weak once again. And here we go, tried to take it up the hole closed. Probably should have bounced it to the outside, but we've seen it here. Even when I bounce it to the outside, things close so fast. So 2nd and 10, we're going to go empty trip stick. We do have dime zone here, so if it is not countered, we're going to look to hit Martin. I'm going to make sure to pay attention to my offensive line so I don't peg them in the head. Here we go, I roll out. We hit Martin. Sets up a 3rd down and 1. So we're going to go take a look back into the rotation, see what we can do. So we're sitting okay here. Not going to lie, nerves were up a little bit in this match just because when you're going up against 123 defenses with Pro Bowl Tomlins, scoring is not easy. So here we go. I'm going to run again, run heavy. Don't normally run on 3rd. Halfback gut. We get the first, sets up another 1st and 10. Moving down the field. Running is definitely working out. I don't think they were anticipating me running very much today. So we're going to go halfback stretch again. And we're just going to look to take this one actually up the hole in the middle. I didn't think I had enough confidence to take that around the outside. So I just took it right up the middle, and we're going to go back to quick slants. Here we go. This is actually counter formation. So what we're going to do on counter formation is basically try to throw it to Graham. Sometimes you can get it. Sometimes you can't. And here we go. We can't get it. Hit that 9% critical. We're backed up to 3rd and 16. And we're going to go in, check the rotation. Once again, not quite enough to go to empty trip stick. It hasn't been enough plays, and I think I've already ran it twice. So we're going to go motion cross. We've got a dime zone. This is not counter formation, so we're going to look to hit Baldwin, who's our wide receiver 2, on that crossing route, potentially Martin, or potentially even scramble since we do have it. Here we go. We hit Baldwin, and he actually catches it. Gets a super win, unfortunately kind of pushed out of bounds. We're not quite inside the 5-yard line, so I'm once again checking the rotation. And what I'm looking for here is making sure I'm finding a run that I have not yet called twice. Because if you run a play 3 times in one drive, you're facing an increased counter chance as a result of a frequency counter. So the running 4 plays between it will reset it, but you can't call it a third time. You're pretty much limited to running a play twice. So here we go, guys. We're settling in, and I'm actually going to go with weak eye double counter here. It is potentially countered, but I was confident that it probably wasn't because motion cross was not countered, and that's a common one. So here we go. 2nd and goal in the goal line, and we're going to go with fullback flare here. It's not countered, so I'm feeling pretty good about this drive. We go ahead and hit our fullback, and we take it in for our first score on the day. Because I did use my scramble on motion cross 2 plays ago, I am stuck using toss here. So we're going to, or actually, you know what? Yeah. We actually didn't use scramble. It was a medium. So we're just going to take it there. It was not countered, so we took it right up the hole that was there. Against this super fast defense, I didn't want to risk looping it around since I saw the hole there quickly. So we're going to speed this up, jump right into drive number 3, sitting on 8 points for the day. Drop that first one. Still a little salty about it with Baldwin because it looked like the play was going to be in bounds. And it's a fair catch, so we're going to be starting this final drive at the 25. Sticking with the script. We don't know if he's live countering. It didn't look like it on the second drive, so I'm sticking with the run-heavy script. Plus, if I see that he goes to start countering the run pretty heavy, it's going to leave open all the PHE's plays. So here we go, halfback stretch. Got a nice big hole. Take that up for a first down. Sets up another 1st and 10, and we're just sticking with it. Strong eye halfback blast. We're going to go ahead and bounce this one to the outside because the hole plugs up. Throw out a stiff arm. Unfortunately, it didn't really do much good. So 2nd and 6, and we're going to go with empty trip stick here. So we've got 4-3 zone coverage. Against zone, you're almost automatic to the running back. So here we go. We're just going to make sure we get clear. We get that hole between the offensive line. We hit Martin, and it sets up another 1st and 10. And we're going to go weak eye halfback gut again, just pounding the run. Here we go. There was nothing there. Could have tried to bounce it to the right, but it wouldn't have done much good. I'm actually going to go bunch halfback dive here. Hadn't tested it yet because I was afraid they'd counter it. Because if you watch my channel, which I know a couple of them do, even if it's just to scout me, they know that bunch halfback dive, trips tight end halfback counter are my 2 favorite runs. I've been avoiding them enough that I figured, you know what, I'm going to test it because it is a great 2nd down run. So here we go. The hole was there, and it closed up immediately. Probably should have bounced it around all the way to the outside. Here we go, motion cross. Hitting the counter again. It's critical. We roll out, and Baldwin drops it. 4th and 8. Not feeling good right now. Gonna look over the rotation one more time, and I saw that it was 100% countered, so I know that they live countered me since it was 20% last drive. So I'm really thinking through, what the heck am I going to do? Am I going to drop an 8 and give a bad performance to the audience? So I'm really trying to avoid that. So I apologize for kind of the lot of thought here, but I'm really thinking over the play call. I know I'm facing a live counter. I know I need to get 8 yards. And I see that they swap things in, so I'm trying to really think through. This is the chess match part of these high-end games where you know you're facing a live counter and you don't know what they're going to do with the live counter. So I'm going to go to a play that I haven't called, motion-wise stick, and I'm freaking out a little bit here, guys, because against this dime formation, I'm thinking it's going to be countered. The good thing is it's counter breakable. And what you are going to do to break the counter is hit the slot receiver, Y, Fuller in this case. However, this was actually dime man, not dime zone. Dime zone would be counter, so this is actually not countered. But however, against this formation, you still want to go to Fuller. So I hit Fuller, and with a super win, we take that to the house. So I'm sitting on 14, feeling really good. I was actually a little nervous because against dime man, it can be pretty tough. We already burned our scramble on motion cross, so we're taking this to the outside with toss. and there's nothing we could do. The edge wasn't there. So we sit on 14 for the day, which is not great. However, going in with a 107 offense against 123 defense, with Pro Bowl Tomlin in there, it could have had a much worse outcome. So 14 points on the day. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you guys approach hitting these super high defenses, if a run-heavy approach is better for you. But if you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.